What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Might and Magic Heroes 7. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to see you here. Don't mind the screenshot thing in the top right-hand corner. Apparently, my recording key is identical to my screenshot key. So that'll be fun. I'm going to have a big old folder full of our exploits. Use them for the thumbnail of every single episode or something. I don't know, but welcome on back. This was not a series that I was planning on doing like a full playthrough of, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. I think that people are pretty lukewarm about the game right now. I enjoy it for what it is. I think that Might and Magic 7 is cool if you play the campaign. I can't talk about multiplayer or anything like that because I don't play multiplayer. But I've been enjoying the game so far. I think it's, all in all, pretty much an improvement over 5 and 6. And that's not saying much, you know, because 5 and 6, I don't feel like we're very good. I think I like 5 better than I like 6. But anyways, welcome on back to Heroes of Might and Magic. I have no idea how many campaigns we're going to play. I'm just kind of playing the game to have fun for right now. Because I feel like lately on the channel, I've been doing things sort of just like in a I have to do this sort of way. Versus like a I really want to play this and have a good time today. And so I'm trying to swing in the other direction. Just play stuff that I'd be playing in my free time anyways. Instead of trying to focus on like maximum impact and all that. We can get a permanent might bonus from the weaponsmith. But you probably get your ass kicked by that sackworm, right? Okay, so with the sackworm, let's grab our big bad hero over here. That's a low-risk fight. Do we have anything? So let's get her first and foremost. Let's get her back to the stables. I think I need to recruit. So do I even want those over there? The Ring of Conjuring. That's pretty good if I actually had... It's Bloodforged? What the hell does that mean? Hands Bloodforged. Wonder what Bloodforged means. Hopefully they would explain that, like, once I can... Maybe I should go back up here and handle that. There's no time limit on this mission anyways. So, Governor, or Governess, what is going on over here? You got anything for me? Because I could definitely use some more troops. I mean, I got a whole lot of money right now, but... Yeah, let's go ahead and recruit a few more levies of these guys. This army is just really sort of lackluster right now. This army is not where I would like her to be. And honestly, I could just leave her here as a governor. Now that she's leveled up a couple of times, I could leave her here as a governor. When you leave somebody in a city as a governor, it gives the city various bonuses and things like that. I don't know exactly where the bonuses are denoted when you leave somebody as a governor, but I assume they're around somewhere. There's a treasure hunt? What is that? What does a treasure hunt do? Oh, dude, I like treasure. Treasure's one of my favorite things. Oh, man. I gotta go find some treasure. All right, well. So it appears as though insert a hero as governor. So if I assign you as a governor, what does that do for me? Does it make anything good happen? Do you stay as governor right there? I think you can still be the governor. So she is a Centaur Chieftain, +3 to Centaur and Centaur Marauder growth in the town's area of control. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. She actually generates more of the troops that we would want. So if she's going to be the governor, I think she might actually have a better chance of fighting with stuff now that she has a couple of upgrades in there. There's still a lot of severe fights around, so unfortunately, let's go over here. We'll talk with these guys. If they want to join, so do they want to join? The army offers to join the hero for free. Absolutely. Would I like 20 more? Yeah, sure. I'll take 20 more gnolls. Sounds good to me. And that makes that army trivial, which means that we can go down in here and we can just auto-resolve it real fast. And so we'll quick combat that. We didn't lose anything, and she gets a free level up out of it. So, badass. I love the fact that the auto-resolve doesn't suck in this game. We lost 2 harpies. That actually is not so terrible. I mean, we didn't have that many to begin with, so whatever. I will take that in order to skip like a 10-minute combat that I don't care about. So we got a 2-way gate right there. I'm a little bit scared to step through it, but I'll send her and see what happens. Not enough movement left. Apparently that takes a little bit more work. So with our character down here, I think she already moved. Everybody's good to go. Let's go ahead and bypass the turn. Make a little bit of extra Skirilla. 1,000 right there. That'll be nice. So does she still count as the governor like over here? Or how do I deselect you? You go away. I don't want you anymore. Fine. Go through here. So there's a dragon over there. There's some treasure. I would say that we probably want the XP since that carries over in between levels. I don't know how long she's going to be like on our side. Oh, yeah, she could totally use that too. Grab the Blackguard's gloves. That'll be great. So you got to go through here to fight with him, and he's a modest fight. So where do you actually... It looks like there's like a rubble or something right there. Oh, look at that. Okay, so never mind. I'm going to cancel that because I don't want to fight with that one. It's tougher than me, and it looks meaner. He looks scary. A modest fight is not something that I'm into right now. I would actually rather... She's already visited this, right? Already visited. What about you, sir? You modest? You're modest? That's been visited as well. Looking for easy fights here. There we go. That trivial army down there will do it. Meanwhile, with our big badass army, I'm going to stop by in town real fast and see if there's any modifications over here that I can make. We got 49 orcs. Oh my god, that's so hardcore. We have a lot of orcs. We were like, oh yeah, she's still the governor. Look at that. What if I change? Can I not change the governor to her? Imani has no governor abilities. Ah, that'll do it. Okay, so what can we build over here? Can I get myself maybe a... I have the harpy nest. I would much rather have... I need like a centaur place. Where's the centaur place at? Harpy nest is up there. Magic Guild's right there. The House of Small Talks, the Thieves Guild. To get the Centaur Lodge, we need to go down to the next level. So what are the requirements for this right here? I think maybe this has to fill up, and then once it gets down to there, you can maybe build the next tier. So we can go with a Magic Guild. We can go with Fortifications. Let's go with Fortifications just in case somebody decides to take a swing at us maybe. Might help out. The way that this affects things is when you go further into the game, people are going to siege your towns, and you start out with better stuff with Fortifications. And so it equips the town with walls and a gate in siege combat and a local guard of brute and gnoll. So it comes with a retinue as well. So that if you take a look, your town defenders, looks like you generate 2 a day, so we can have up to 30 gnolls. Can we buy more of these to make this go faster? The wall's got 100. We don't have a tower. That comes from Fortifications too, so it's just going to be a little while anyways. Stay on top of our grind for right now. We're getting 1,000 a day out of this place anyways. Let's go ahead and take her. Did she already... Okay, so we need the stables. Let's go ahead and deal with this guy real fast, and I think we're actually going to have to fight this one out. So we'll start combat off, and I'll see if we can get this nailed down in a matter that is satisfactory. I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. It's a game that I don't actually have a whole lot of problems with, aside from the animations are a little weird in the cutscenes, and obviously the voiceovers are not the best. But I'm still having fun with the game as we sit right now. I'm going to go ahead and have Imani attack somebody, and if we get... How much health does that have? 430. Start off over here, I guess. And then I'm just going to have her defend for right now. I don't think they have any ranged characters, so we'll try and keep that in mind as we go through too. Although they do have flying characters, which is a little bit concerning. So I can kill off a 10 stack there, I can kill off a 10 stack there. Let's go ahead and wipe a... I shouldn't have done that one. I should have shot the lower one, then the orcs could have taken that one. A little bit disappointing. Yeah, now the orcs won't be able to reach. How far can he move? Far enough to do pain. Okay, let's move the orcs over here as a retinue to protect. That character is covered for right now. Not good. We may have to deal with some serious Ghostesses issues in the next turn. He got a double turn, though, which is pretty cool. He didn't do a lot of damage, but I'll take what he's got. I don't know. People said they didn't like the animations either, but I feel okay about the game. I feel like the game itself, the single-player campaign anyways, is satisfying. You can only kill 3 of them if you do that. What about him? You can do 4. Alright. Fly out and come back. Hey, she got a lucky roll. Fantastic. That's actually really, really, really good. So she's going to come over here. Probably going to kill a couple of harpies. Actually, didn't kill any harpies. So there's the win for us. Now, what we want to do on this side is we need to get rid of this worm before he does some real consistent damage to us. And he's only at 218. So we kind of need to deal some damage here. There's 93 out. This might be a killer, it might not. Sort of depends on the way the orcs decide to get their business done. And so they actually threw down pretty satisfactorily right there. We can throw some knives out over on this side, which is what I'm going to do. He got a double turn. And so whereas he doesn't really do that much damage, I mean, if he gets a double turn... Ooh, we got critted. So there goes 3 orcs right there, but that should kill the rest of that stack, so... I don't know if that trade seems worth it to anybody else, but it seems okay to me, so I'll accept it. I will more than likely... Let's just... Can I one-shot that? I cannot. Okay, so let's do a little damage right there. I feel like your attacks weaken over the course of the playthrough with your hero. Like, every single turn it does a little bit less and a little bit less, so that at the outset you've got, like, a really, really big fight. And I don't know if that's to simulate them tiring or what it's supposed to be for. But I've noticed the damage goes down over time. So there's the 6th kill right there. I'm going to take the orcs on in and we'll finish this one off. Shouldn't have to suffer the retaliation because he gonna be dead. And dead men tell no tales. They also do no stabbing. Although you would say that since we have zombies on the battlefield right now, you might be able to make caveats right there, but that's actually a pretty big grip of XP. I'll take it. 3 orcs lost is not that big of a deal either. And so we've got what looks like a camp of brigands here that will give us some gold and a couple of little resources around. We've got a big crystal outcropping right there, and then we've got +1 to our might if we go over to this side. And so +1 to our might is super fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and clear out some of these fights down here so that our other character can get some of these passive, like, random bonuses and things like that. I may go up and get that ring in just a minute, too, because I am kind of a completionist when it comes to this sort of stuff. A little bit more cash on that turn. Very, very nice. Go ahead and quick combat that. Should be good enough. We lost. Actually, maybe I should not quick combat that. I think I could have made it out of that without any losses if I had played it on my own. So I should have, well, I'll take the losses for right now, but next time I'll probably play it. 4 movement right there. That's been visited this week already. So she can actually use all these too. See, I thought these were one-time use for the people that walked up on them. Apparently they're multiple use, so everybody can use them. Go ahead and get yourself some XP then. Do the rounds. With her, it looks like I missed a brigand camp. Can't really do much with the Knoll camp. She's already visited that. It's an average difficulty fight, but she could get morale from there, which would be pretty swell, because that's the thing that gives us double turns. And I like double turns. Maybe give her some might, too, because her might is really bad right now. And one of my big disappointing factors with her is that she just doesn't hold down in combat. Her attack is not good enough to support the damage she deals, so I'm going to get her a little bit of might so she can hit a bit harder. She can get a new skill as well. I think maybe all friendly heroes get +8 might. So she's got governor abilities. Maybe I'll develop her as a governor. That sounds pretty good. I'll make her my bureaucrat so that she only goes out to grab XP and things like that. And then she gives fatty bonuses if you're around our area. How do you know what your area control is? Is this little brown mark right here? Okay, cool. That's already been visited. You got your stables bonus. Go get your stables bonus. And then what I'd like is for you to go down here. We'll grab that bonus on this turn. She's already visited that one. And so now what I need from her is to get down here and fight this trivial battle. And maybe recruit some of the harpies and some of the other little guys from around here so that they'll jump on in. Meanwhile, Imani, let's get you 1,000 XP from over here. Couple of low-cost fights over here. I might send her down into the right to sort of have a look around on this side and see what we can dig out of this area. I'll send the governess back after she takes care of some of the situations over here. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I'd like to let the money stack up for a little while. Maybe get ourselves some cash for the future when we decide to start doing some other stuff. Trivial fight right here. I'll probably just bypass this one. Yeah, let's bypass it. Lost a centaur. How did you manage to lose a centaur? Every time I take my eyes off you, you're losing centaurs. I may stop that. And I will accept. That's going to be 20 harpies. Sounds good here. Received a couple of creatures. Make her a tad stronger. That's going to make some of these fights a little bit more trivial. Go ahead and have her fight the wolf on this, and I'm going to fight it manually. I've always liked the way that Might and Magic Heroes has a very fire-and-forget combat. Like, you just play real fast, and it's all good. Like, I like that about it, how the turn-based combat is not super invasive. You don't have to spend, like, a week doing the turn-based combat. And I just, like, do it real quick. Oh, look at that. He got a morale bonus. Not much I can do there, is there? Why did she double move? That's weird. Alright, we'll get in there and harpy that thing. She actually got a pretty good hit right there. She's going to fly back. You do not have a lot of centaurs and harpies, which is disappointing. I wish that we had more, but I got to develop this group a little bit better. So this guy over here can do 4 to 14. She can kill 2 right there. She just does not deal very good damage. So take your shot. It's better than nothing. Kill 5 to 12 right there. Hope we get a good roll, and we did. We got a lucky roll right there, which means that we are going to get some good old damage off on that turn. These guys are covered, but we got a pretty big stack of gnolls right there, so I figure we might be able to make everything work. We got harpies on this side. I will more than likely keep the harpies sort of back. That's a bigger unit, so I don't think it's going to have any choice but to fight with our orcs. So there's a little bit more damage to be dealt. Fire out some arrows right there. Maybe get a double turn because we do have the advantage right now. Bam, bam, bomb. Double turn indeed. A little bit of damage. And so you do get a cover bonus, by the way. I know in earlier episodes I said some wrong information. So apparently you don't get to keep artifacts. And somebody told me that you get to keep some artifacts. So I don't know exactly how that plays out. But somebody who told me you get to keep some of your artifacts, but not all of them. Like, there's good artifacts and there's bad artifacts, and some of them are keepers and some of them are not. I don't know how true that is. Got evasion on that side. We got preemptive strike. A friendly creature use defend with the retaliate preemptive. That's pretty good. Town protector. Local guards core creature capabilities in this town are increased by 60. That's a governor ability. I don't know what I want to go with for right now. Scouting would be nice, as she tends to be the one that goes out with me. Not a lot of things here that look like super sexy to me, though. Probably just keep moving with Defense Master. And that'll give us 2 more defense. And then creatures flanking and full flanking bonuses are decreased. Oh, that's good. Because the AI seems to be pretty good at whipping around you in this game, so that'll be nice. That'll be helpful. Imani, I would love it if you would just clear out some of these shit fights down here. And then we will grab that. Grab that. A little bit of extra gold. I'm going to try and take the mine down here, so that in our area of control we end up with little bonuses, but got a griffin fight right there that I'm going to have to fight. Neutral army down here. Quick combat that one, although I think we'll probably lose something. Yeah, we lost a couple of harpies. I don't care about the harpies at all. It's losing centaurs and stuff like that that bugs me, so if I lose harpies, that's cool. They're filler units anyways. I guess I could have revealed the radius around here, and it would have worked out better. Let's go down this way. I'm going to clear out this cave real quick. On this side. Got the armies revealed. She could technically fight with some of these guys and probably be okay. I'm trying to limit my losses right now. Next turn, I need her to go back to the city. We got enough money right now to where we can start upgrading some shit, so let's swing on in. We got 7,822 gold pieces, and we got enough wood and random metal that I think we should be able to get away with some random construction. So right here we can choose whether or not it becomes unavailable. So we got to choose whether or not we want a gnoll camp. Gives them plus 24 growth of gnolls and gnoll hunters. I don't really like the harpies that much anyways. I think I'd rather have the gnolls. So let's go ahead and build that real quick. And so we got the gnoll camp. Now we can get into the centaur camp, which would be pretty cool because that's the thing that I really, really want. On this side, we got enough cash to recruit everything that we want right here. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit them. We got 1 extra orc over here. I'm just going to leave them in the garrison, though, for right now. Bypass another turn real quick. Jump up in here and see what we can actually manage with. And I think I'll probably take the centaur camp. Now, it's going to cost us 5 wood, which is the last. But centaurs are, like, really, really solid. And so I would rather have them for right now. On top of that, I want to recruit all the centaurs that we get for the day. Reserves are now empty. Throw those centaurs in there. Throw an orc in there. Maybe take a couple more of you guys so that the gnolls are looking a little bit nicer. And it's actually going to be the end of the week, so I'm going to bypass one more time. Although I suppose I forgot to move with Imani, didn't I? Oh, well. A little bit behind schedule then. Keep double-clicking, because I keep expecting it to go, and then when you double-click, it actually makes you move a little bit, and then sort of screws you a little bit. Another level up. Hooray. We're going to take the defensive master right here that gets rid of the flanking debuff. And so, we get the master ability right there. It looks like whenever a friendly creature is attacked, its defense is raised to match its attacker's attack. Oh, really? Its defense is raised by its might attack. That's really, really good. Oh my god. Okay, so that's pretty baller right there. Looking at some very, very real damage mitigation. So we got the Ring of Haste. That'll be fun to use. We got some blood crystals over there. A little bit more. I had a cat one time that I'd take to the vet because he had blood crystals in his pee. Weirdly enough. Weirdly enough. And since it's the end of the week, I should be able to recruit over here again. Yeah, we should be filled back up. So I got to decide what I want to take. I think that's the best choice right there. I think I would rather have the Centaurs. The Centaurs, very serious threat increase when you take Centaurs. Guys over here are low threat, so we're going to go over and fight this battle real fast, but we're clearing off our end of the map, and I think that's a really important thing that you should do when you play Might and Magic Heroes, or Heroes of Might and Magic. They changed the name of the game around a little bit, too. So the big guy, he's the one we got to watch out for. I'm a little bit terrified of him, but everybody else should be okay. She ain't got no spells, so I don't know, it was glowing. It seemed like maybe I could cast some spells or something. These little guys down in here. She does not deal a lot of damage, so I think our troops are going to have to do the majority of the ass kicking here. Centaurs on this side. They can do 94 to 150. How much HP does this thing have? 240. Put a little bit of pain on it. There we go. That's what I like to see. I'm over here to make sure the Centaur is not harassed. Put a little bit more pain on it. 103 right there. So we ain't done just yet, but we are doing damage, which will be nice. These little dudes are going to be on us in the next turn. I'll probably send the melees out to deal with them. This big guy is the one that I want gone more than anything, though, because he has the propensity to deal some real pain to us. Go ahead and get a shot off right here. That'll give us 1 kill, so that retaliations are a little bit lighter. Have her use the flight attack. Get the attack off right there. We'll probably take a retaliation because it wasn't directly behind. Not much I can say about that one. It was a risk that I was willing to take. This guy right here, I need a little bit of pain dealt out. Maybe a kill. And there's the kill right there. We got rid of the real threat factor here. Now we've got to decide how we want to go after these little guys. And he actually can't move all the way to us on his turn. So I'm going to back up slightly and I'm going to feel okay about it. We got a little bit of damage we can deal right here. I'm going to go for the 10 damage on that side. Maybe get like 10 kills out. Fortunately, we only got the 7, but we wounded the stack. And that's all that I really care about. Little golem's about to come around. So why is the big guy, like, nobody... These little guys right here, they look like a lapidary took the work to them. Like, they came down and, like, made him look all purty. Whereas the big guy, he's just ugly looking. I don't know, it feels a little unfair for the big guy. I'm going to jump in from behind right here and hopefully not get a retaliation. There we go. And then we'll finish that. We got a lucky strike, too. If she gets a double hit, that would be the perfect situation. And indeed, she did get the double hit. I'm going to fire for 1 to 3 kills right there. It's going to get 4 out, though, because we got a good roll. And then on that side, we'll get 3 to 7. I'm going to send the orcs in. I don't want them to be bored. I want them to feel like they get to contribute to the combat or whatever. See, there you go. Last chance for a hero action. We'll go ahead and fire out an arrow right there. And then the gnolls are going to take the glory today by throwing out their little kukuris and annihilating the foe. Do you roll the R on a kukuri? Do you roll it, or is it just like kukuri? Things that I don't know as an American. Lost a couple of harpies right there. Not that bummed out about it, because we got some pretty sweet loot out of here. And so that's going to be... I mean, it would be better if she had any magic, so... I guess that since she has no magic, it's not like that cool, but... it could be cooler, I guess. Everybody good to go? And that turn right there. On the opposite end, we have a fight right there that we could jump in on. And I think that that would probably be wise, but she needs to get her retinues fleshed out a little bit over here. So with the cash that we have on hand, we can get 29 out of the 4. I'll wait till next week and I'll just take the full stack with me. Meanwhile, with Imani, you cleared out your objective. Got a busted-ass bridge over here and a gold mine. I want the gold mine. Our costs are going up. It's becoming...
have this strange way to speak, without pronouns. I thought you had been educated by the wizards, just like us beastmen.
Mother Earth gave orcs a soul. Father Sky gave orcs a name. Wizards say, my slave, our slave, your slave, their slaves. Imani will be the property of no one. Imani has a name. Reem shall use it.
Reem meant no disrespect, Imani. Forgive, Reem.
Malatua, father of Kunyak, taught us how to talk like free orcs. Made us one people, made us strong. But gnolls, centaurs, and harpies don't have to talk like orcs. They are free.
So I'm not sure what this... I'm a little bit confused about what the issue was then. Either way, I don't know. If you want to throw grammar to the side of the road, feel free. Kill that real quick. Trivial fight. Go ahead and grab ourselves some treasure down here. Get that gold mine up and cooking. Yeah, buddy. So now we got the gold mine that's going to be contributing to our long-term financial health. Makes our operating costs a bit more bearable. So there it is right there. 2,000 gold. Definitely better than 1,000 gold. I'll probably just continue to make her have governor skills. I mean, kind of just go around and pick out the governor skills that I can from around the way. Yep. More than likely what I'll do, I may give her Warfare Novice, though, so that she can do a little bit better damage. Maybe give her a little bit more might or whatever. And so now that she's in here, does that add both of them now? Oh, yeah, it does. There it is right there. And so people get Homeland, they get Native Terrain. She's a pretty good governor then. Hopefully I can keep her, you know, trucking along and making my life easier. So why does that have a little up next to it? Like, what is this right here? It's got a little, maybe that denotes that you've gotten the next thing down. I think maybe. Okay. House of Small Talks. 15% chance for negotiations with neutral armies for your heroes inside. Okay. I'd probably take the House of Small Talks then. I mean, fortification seems smart too. What's that going to cost me? Yeah, I'll probably buy that guy right there. And now we can go down to the 3rd tier so we can make a city hall, which will make it so that we make more money too. I like money. I'd be willing to bet that you like money. So why not us have more money? That's a big stack of, that's a huge stack of gnolls right there. Get another stack in there, make her a little bit tougher. I will probably, let's have her go over here. We'll fight with some of these, I don't even know what those are, like wizards or something. But I think we're out of time anyway, so I will start the next combat in the next episode. This is Might and Magic Heroes 7. I will see you all later. My name is Splattercat. Check the game out down below if you wanted to get it. Bye!